Hello!
Welcome to space, home of, well, pretty much everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I dragged Tech out to my place today because I've literally spent all of my free time since the release of Destiny playing Destiny.
Yep.
And he was all like, "Hey Vasco, we should record today." And I was like, "Hey, how about we play Destiny instead?" So we're here, we're going to play some Destiny, and we're going to see what happens. So first off, I'm going to show you a little bit of just general stuff. I'm going to show you my character and things I'm doing, because I spent a lot of time playing. I'm not like max level or anything, but I'm pretty high. As you can see, I'm level 22. The game has been out for less than 7 days.
Yep. That's a thing.
I had an interesting weekend. However, the level cap is technically level 20.
I don't understand.
We'll get into this. But to start things off...
You're not max level, but you're higher than max level.
Exactly! Now you're catching
Got it, okay. I totally understand now.
So to kick things off, I think I'm going to go to Mars and do some patrol missions. These are going to be... Well, they're not going to be, like, hard, but the enemies here are going to be pretty high level.
Are they going to be past max level?
No. You have to sort of select special missions to get enemies who are max level or higher.
That's cool.
Yeah. But we'll probably get into that a little bit more later, too. There are some loading screens. We will encounter these. At least, the bright side is that you get to look at a cool spaceship.
This is really fucking pretty, I will admit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's exciting!
You know, you see your customized spaceship. Well, you don't customize the spaceship, but you can buy different designs of spaceships and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So, I don't think there's really a good way to look at your character in third person out in the world, but you can pause and look at your equipment screen. And here's me. So I'm a lady, awoken warlock. Awoken is like this elf alien type dealy. Currently I have the Sunsinger warlock class equipped. You start with Voidwalker.
Alright.
Voidwalker is sort of like a dark wizard draining type thing.
Uh-huh.
Sunsinger is like a support class where you like buff your allies and stuff in team play. I have all rare gear. It took me a really long time. I literally just got this new scout rifle, the last thing I was doing playing last night.
It's pretty sweet.
Everything's pretty cool. I got a scout rifle, which is kind of like somewhere between like a semi-automatic and a sniper rifle. It's kind of cool.
That
You probably like that.
Sounds good.
Fusion rifle is like a weird long-range laser shotgun. I'm a big fan of it.
That sounds super powerful.
Rocket launcher fires rockets.
Does it?
Yes.
Alright.
And then I have like helmets and armor and stuff. I also have this weird. This might be of interest to some people. I bought you get like a class-specific like decorative item. I bought. What?
Is it a belt?
No, it's an armband. It shows up like here.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to gesture appropriately. I bought a special one to basically get street cred with a space gang.
Good times.
Because I want to unlock a pirate-themed emblem.
Oh, of course you do.
But so there's a general look at my lady. I was going to say guy, but it's definitely a lady. Where's the beacon? There it is. So we're going to do some patrol missions, which means we're just going to wander around Mars, picking up missions from the tower, which is our home.
Listening.
All right.
New monarchy has a standing bounty for scans from this
There
location.
appears to be trees on Mars.
Yeah, there's trees on Mars. There's a city on Venus.
All right.
There's this jungle on Venus. The moon is really the most accurate thing to
What the moon looks like now.
what it's supposed to be. Yeah.
Oh, there's some firing happening down there.
Do you want to go fight them, or do we want to go uplink reestablished?
I don't know. Whatever the hell you're supposed to do, just do it.
All right.
I see you.
There's not a lot of supposed to do in this game. Just whatever you feel like.
Well, whatever you feel like, Vasco. Are you flying?
Yeah. I currently have something called like Angel of Light equipped as part of my class abilities. Normally warlocks can do this like double jump glide thing. It's actually kind of like Princess Peach in the Mario games.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But so like if I'm in midair and I aim, I will now briefly hover in place.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's an interesting ability. At first I was like, that's literally just gonna get me killed, but it's actually kind of useful in
Does
some
it give you any
situations.
buffs? Like when you're in the air, do you do more damage or anything like that? Or is it just sweet?
No, I think it's just for the utility of doing it.
All right,
And
cool.
you'll actually see it shows up when I aim. You see Angel of Light over on the left.
Oh yeah.
That will indicate other stuff too. Like if my superpowers are active, it will usually indicate something. Right now I have something where like if I punch bad guys, I like generate this shield. I think I found an invisible wall. I
I
did.
think you did.
Here, let's do another interesting thing. So if I press the map button, which is what I've determined this is called in all things, not just Watch Dogs, then I can...
Oh, you got like a...
I can summon like a indoor speeder thing.
Yeah.
It's cool. How do I get to this place it wants me to go? I have not spent a lot of time on Mars, to be honest. Oh, there's the big scary guy.
They're gunning
so there's we're encountering two types of enemies here. The robots I was shooting at before, these angry red guys and the purple force field dude.
Right.
These are called the Vex.
The what? The Vets?
The Vex, V-E-X.
Okay.
Like, I am vexed by your presence here.
Right.
So basically their deal is that they are the Borg, more or less. They're like a hive mind of robots that want to control the world.
Like you do.
These guys on the right are called the Cabal. They're weird, giant space marine mutant monsters.
Alright.
Their deal is that you're on Mars and they don't like you for doing that.
Looks like your bike is about to explode there.
Yeah, that's probably true. I'm just floating around like an asshole.
Does it have any weapons?
No, the bike does not have any weapons.
That's annoying.
I really don't know how to get this place that it wants me to go to. Let's go back to the road and see if we can do something.
Alright.
We have to just take the long way. Sometimes the map is a little bit confused, or the mission marker, rather, is a little bit confused. Just because it would be like, yeah, straightest point, or the straightest way to get.
Which is not a way you can actually physically
Yeah,
get.
so
Yeah,
like sometimes you can still sort of intuit it, and other times not so good.
Guns them!
So these guys, this dude I'm shooting at now has a giant shield that is entirely impenetrable. So what you have to do is shoot at his gun arm, because he's gonna like brat you.
Right.
He's gonna like execution style you.
Oh, like
I don't know what just killed me.
you got dead pretty hard. Is that where you're supposed to go? Looks like it.
Huh. It's probably in that direction. I will respawn now. I don't know what that was. Every now and then there's like this guy on Venus called the Praetorian who will just kill you.
Alright.
He's like level 26 and he's just hanging out.
Alright.
So yeah, again, the max level, like the level cap right now,
you're supposed to go in there.
Is 20. Into that place from before?
No, into that place to the left there. Down into that hole. That's probably where you're supposed to go.
Oh yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, again, I actually just started doing Mars missions like yesterday.
Yeah,
so I don't know the Mars terrain that well.
Right.
Yeah, the level cap is 20 right now, but you can get high-level armor with a stat called Light.
Uh-huh.
And if you get enough light points, you get like functional levels.
Okay.
So your level will like glow yellow, and it just indicates that you like do more damage to, I think, just like NPC enemies. I don't think you can use it at all in PvP.
How was the PvP? Have you done any of that?
I've done some. I mean, I'm generally terrible at it because it requires like, you know, like Call of Duty skills, which I have not used ever in my lifetime.
Right.
It's pretty good for what it is. I have enjoyed it, but I am really bad at it, so I try to play it sparingly so as not to irritate myself.
Yeah. I can understand that. I never did PvP in WoW when I played it, because I was just like, I'm never going to be good at this. This is never going to be fun.
So the Centurions are one of the higher level... Ooh, a relic shard.
Do we want that?
Oh, it's relic iron.
Is that good?
Look like? Oh, it looks like this. Okay, I've actually been trying to find the collectible. Out in each of the worlds you can go to, there's some sort of collectible, like resource that literally just like grows on trees.
Okay.
Basically, and like you pick it up and you can like exchange it for points that do things that are useful. Like buy like really high level like legendary stuff, but it takes like a lot of it.
Right.
Where's the scan point? Scan environment. Someone's gonna like punch me real soon. Someone's like right on my butt. According to the tracker. Maybe they're like above me?
Yeah, that's probably right. You did it!
We did it! We did our first patrol mission successfully.
That was pretty quick.
Yeah. So yeah, you can like trade those things for points, or you can use them to upgrade like other high level equipment. So if you already have high level equipment, stuff like the relic iron can be used to upgrade it. Right now I'm using a scout rifle. As I mentioned before, it's sort of semi-automatic. Like you get one shot per trigger pull, but you can sort of rapid fire as long as you've got ammo in your clip. So I can do like pret. Can't do it at like maximum speed, but it's pretty good. It's reasonable for sniping because it's got pretty good range to it generally.
Uh-huh.
As I said, I just got this particular weapon yesterday. What's the next? Ooh, that's pretty close. 85 meters. If you press the map button when you don't have a mission on patrol, it will point you towards the next beacon, or the nearest beacons.
Got it. So I thought the map button gave you a speeder.
It enables you to summon the speeder. If you hold square, you can summon the speeder. If you hold triangle, you can go back to space and like do something else.
Got it.
But it also like points you towards mission objectives. That's also true during actual missions. Like if you're just lost,
Right.
it can just direct you where to go. Although the radar/tracker sort of does that too.
Got it. What is PlayStation called, the map button? Do you know? Touchpad?
Yeah.
Oh, there's some of that
I
more
think the
metal over there. To the right.
Oh yeah, good call. Relic shards, these are great.
Bam. So I'm sorry, you were saying that these are used for like
Yeah, you
special
can.
items?
Yeah, you can either trade them in large quantities for these things called marks.
Okay.
You get
Deutschmarks?
yeah, Deutschmarks. There's two kinds. There's Vanguard marks, which you get for doing like certain types of missions, and then there's Crucible marks, which are things you get for doing PvP primarily. But you can get the Crucible ones for trading in like a stockpile of random garbage, like relic iron or spin metal or.
Can you use them to buy later hosen?
No, but you can use them to buy legendary weapons and equipment. But it takes like 150 marks, and you get small quantities of marks at a time.
So not like legendary laser hosen.
I have not seen it, but I cannot rule out its existence.
Does this game have a sense of humor about itself at all, or is it pretty serious?
So far, it's been pretty serious. Also, the story is decidedly generic.
Yeah.
So I'll give you the Cliff Notes version of the story.
Yeah, sure. Spoilers.
So, yeah, not really. I mean, it's all real basic, and you learn it really early on. Hey, I found a treasure chest. These just sort of exist around.
You got some more relic iron.
Also, you can scan the environment to do another mission. A lot of the missions have to do with killing stuff. Lately, I've just been getting a bunch of scan random things by going random places. So here's the story. At some point in the not-too-distant future, a giant sphere appears on Mars after we go there. Ooh, this one has a force field. I've never seen that before. This will be much easier to kill. No, it also has a force field.
Seems to activate when you try to shoot it.
Well, yeah. It's just sort of...
Yeah.
It's visible when you shoot it, I guess, is
Oh,
sort
I
of
see what you're
accurate.
saying, right. Oh, there's some dudes.
There's a couple guys in
You have
here.
a grenade? You should grenade.
I do have a grenade. Let's take a look at my grenade. So I currently have something that makes like a sort of cloud, and then like just blasts everything in the cloud with fire.
Alright, fire cloud's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I'm basically like a fire mage right now, sort of thing. I also... Wow, these guys are super aggressive.
They
Should've
really
had some
are.
heavy weapon ammo.
They're like super aggressive, but don't care enough to like go around the corner.
Yeah,
Understand.
there we go.
Oh, I spoke too soon.
That's my
Damn.
fusion rifle. It does an absolute ton of damage. That's why I like it.
That thing is awesome.
It has kind of a low rate of fire, just because it takes a little bit to charge up each individual shot.
Right.
But it does a lot of damage in one shot, and unlike a shotgun, which do exist in this game,
Right.
oh. Like a goblin with like grenades? That doesn't make any sense. But unlike a shotgun, it can be fired at range, which is nice.
Right.
So like, I could shoot those guys from across the room. I just came in here and they were suddenly attacking me.
Yeah,
so
I understand.
So here's the Cliff Notes story.
Yes.
So we go to Mars at some point soon,
Right.
and we encounter a giant sphere,
Okay.
a benevolent sphere.
A benevolent
A
sphere?
benevolent sphere.
Okay.
It is called the Traveler, and it gives us magical powers and ushers in a golden age of technology and wonderment.
Okay. So it's basically like the Citadel
Everything.
in...
Yeah, it's very... Yeah.
Yeah.
There are a lot of things that are fairly Mass Effect-esque.
Right.
So we encounter him. He brings us much happiness and good luck. Then these aliens called the Fallen show up.
No,
and
not the Fallen.
They rain on our parade. They're like, we don't like the Traveler because he shunned us once at a party.
Do they fall on your parade?
No, but I will make them fall on their swords
Oh, ding.
by
you got
killing them. Some of them actually have swords.
Are these guys the Fallen?
No, these are the Vex.
Right,
the
right,
Fallen
these are
are
Vex.
these... They're generic alien type guys. They look kind of like goblins, some of them. Other ones look like weird, like 4-armed ninja assassins.
Alright.
Right now I'm on a mission to kill Vex to get Vex parts. So those are those weird things I just picked up.
Focus lenses.
Focus lenses. So like the Fallen, I don't know if they have some like overall leader that specifically hates the Traveler, but as a species they hate the Traveler. They don't like him. So they found out that he came to Earth one day.
Fuck your couch,
yeah, they're
Traveler.
like, fuck your couch, and so they just started like killing humans, and now there's very few Guardians left. Guardians are just like all the people protecting the Earth. Oh, that's it.
And are these people who are protecting the Earth like previously humans who like became special with the Traveler? Or?
Pretty much. I've heard rumors that the Awoken, which is like the species that my character is, I've heard rumors that they're supposed to be like humans who left Earth and sort of got affected by space or something. I don't know if that's actually true or if that's just something someone told me.
Right. Like Reapers, but not.
Yeah, kind of like Reapers, but like not as awful. Although you do meet some Awoken in the game, and they're kind of awful.
Yeah.
That's some light spoilers for you.
Looks like a pretty expansive game.
Oh. I'm going to die here. Watch this. I will be killed by the architects.
What was that?
That was a misadventure. In a lot of places, rather than having an invisible wall, static will just kill you.
What static?
I mean, just static appears and it says turn back, and if you don't turn back, then the static.
Is that
kills
explained,
you.
or is it just like this is where you're not allowed to go?
I mean, it's really just an alternative to invisible walls,
Okay.
as far as I know.
It doesn't have a story aspect.
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. Got it.
Although sometimes it will say killed by the architects rather than misadventure. Misadventure usually means you fucked up and jumped off something that you shouldn't have jumped off of. Whereas killed by the architects is often like something weird happened and you died.
What is an architect?
I don't know. I assume it in some way means
future
like
god?
yeah, like some god or deity thing.
Got it.
So after the Fallen showed up and started killing all the people on Earth, there's sort of Dark Age, and now you're sort of trying to undo the Dark Age created by people hunting you down.
Got it.
Basically. So basically, the Fallen are guided by something we refer to as the Darkness, but I, again, don't know if it's like a person or just we don't like them, so we call them the Darkness.
Right.
Other people just show up in your world, by the way. I don't know if people know this about this game. It's sort of...
How does that work exactly? Do they just sort of seamlessly blended? Are you always in the same world together? I mean, how do they choose?
It's the way it works.
It sounds super complicated.
The understanding that I've picked up from playing some amount of this game is that there's like a limit of like 16 people that can be in a server location at a time.
16?
16, yeah. So
Okay.
like 16 people can be on any iteration of Mars. And so when you decide you want to go to Mars, it's like, great, here's a Mars that isn't full.
Oh, okay.
Enjoy these other 15 people doing Mars.
Right, okay. Can you, like, decide how that works at all? You know what I mean? Like, can you be like, oh, I want to play Mars with my pal Vasco. Can I do that, or?
You can join something called a fire team, which can have up to 3 players on it, or I think 6 if you're doing multiplayer.
Okay. Multiplayer is in like on the same console?
As in PvP is what I mean by that.
Okay.
So like if you're on a fire team with 1 or 2 other people, you will always be in the same iteration with them. So like when the computer and the server is like looking to match you with other people,
Right.
it'll be like, we need space for 3.
Got it.
And so you will always be together and you will hear each other in chat and stuff like that.
Okay, seems good.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Sort of drop in, drop out aspects. So like suddenly, you know, like, oh, you have a life. You're not Vasco and don't spend your entire weekend playing this game. So like your girlfriend or friends want to do something in person, like hang out or like be outside or something.
Right.
You can just like drop out and be like, hey, I'll be on in a couple hours, guys. See you later. And since I'm playing the whole time, I'm just gonna go ahead and, you know, join up with you when you're done hanging out with your friends or girlfriend or whatever.
Got it.
But like, yeah, you can just drop in, drop out whenever.
All right. Well, I think that's an episode. It's a nice introduction. What should we do next, Vasco?
Well, I was thinking that you could go ahead and try to play my high-level character and do some low-level things. It should be hilarious.
All right.
I'm not sure if it will be hilarious in that you will just murder everything, or if you will not understand the controls and die. Probably a little of both, if I'm being honest.
Let's see that. See you then.
Join us next time.